everybody, welcome to another bunch of reviews. Today we're checking out this 226 holster. This is an airsoft right-handed P226 with X300 light holster. This is a Lancer tactical holster, meaning who knows where it really came from. It's probably rando Chinese company 1 or 2. This is absolutely an airsoft holster. I would not trust some of this to real use. I'm gonna get into that in a moment why, but let's talk about the good first. Fit and finish, and it does look kind of nice. It has a nice finish to it. It feels good. It looks pretty decent. It's not overly shiny. It's not ridiculously looking. It has a nice shape language, I guess. I get the feeling that this is a repro of an existing holster. I almost want to say this is a fake T-Rex arms holster, but I can't be certain. I'll do some deep digging and see if I can find it. If I can, we'll put it up in the video somewhere. That yes or no. The holster itself, though, does look pretty decent. The belt mount it comes with feels okay, but that's going to be the first bad I have on this holster. Actually, probably the only real bad I have on this holster, other than I wouldn't use it for a real gun because it is going to break on you if you get enough pressure, and I'll get into that why. This is a VFC Mark 25 226 with rail. It has an Atlas Custom Works X300 flashlight on it. The retention is good. Right out of the box, the retention is bad, but that is easily remedied by just tightening these screws right here. Pretty common with this style of holster. You just tighten them down or loosen them depending on what you have going on. A plus is I think theoretically this will work with the X300U or V because it is open at the bottom and it seems like you have a pretty generous space down here. So the longer X300U might work in this. I actually have an X300U light somewhere, but I couldn't find it. I've been looking for it for a few days. I think it's packed away. So unfortunately, I can't confirm that right now. If I can find it, when I do, I will do a short to confirm whether or not it works or doesn't. But I think it will because you have this open bottom here. Same with the actual gun. If you had a threaded outer barrel that kind of sticks out, you'll have no problem putting it in here because there's plenty of open space at the bottom of the holster. So let's get to the bad. So this is a Blackhawk Serpa, and with the Blackhawk Serpa, you have these little towers here that have the screw points built into the holster. So when you screw these in, that's it. You screw them in, you're done. Easy peasy. This one's not like that. So this one, you have these little pieces that drop in, and then you screw into those together. Problem is, once the screws get to a certain tension, these start free spinning. Not too bad out here. I can put some tension on this side and this side. Screw it down, and I'm good to go. Same with these 2 points here. I can do the same thing. This center point inside is still loosish. It can become looser over time, and I have no way of really tightening it. I can stick my finger down here and push on that little bracket as hard as I can to keep screwing it in, but it just starts spinning. See that indentation? It starts spinning on my finger. That is no bueno. That sucks, and I don't like it. These two are okay. Right now, it's pretty solid. I don't believe it'll stay really solid. It is probably going to constantly be tight. So carrying a multi-tool is probably going to be my son's best friend when running this over time. I like it though, as far as what it's meant to be. I just got to figure out a better system. I may try to epoxy these in or some sort of adhesive and drive them in and it just basically glue them in place. And then screw into them and see if that fixes the problem. If it does, again, I'll do a short follow-up so you guys will know what I did to it and how I fixed that. But as of right now, that is the biggest flaw with this holster. Belt mounts. Cool part is the screw pattern looks like it is compatible, or I know it's compatible Blackhawk because I almost had this on there, but it had issues. And I believe it looks like it might be compatible with Safariland. That's another thing I will definitely confirm at a later date because I can't... Again, a lot of stuff's packed away, and I could not find my spare QLS plates to try to install on here because that is the overarching goal for this is to get a Blackhawk QLS fork on here so he can just switch between this and his couple Glock holsters and just run one piece on his belt and call it good. Overall, for the price, not too bad. I wish I had the receipt on me. I want to say it was $30 right about, plus or minus a few dollars. So it was not an expensive holster. For what he's going to be using it for, it's fantastic. I would not consider this to be a range holster. I would not use this or take it to the range just for BB wars. If this is a repro of a holster, you wouldn't need to get another fake one you would have your real one. But for some reason, if you didn't want to take your fancy real holster out to airsoft, and this is a repro of a specific holster, you could get one of these, use this for BB wars, keep your fancy one for so you don't damage it, whatever. I don't know. I think that'd be dumb, but it's a thing you could do. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Not a terribly long video. As always, mate, get out there, play some airsoft, LARP smarter, not harder. Big thanks to the guys over at the bunker for getting my let my son order this and getting it in for him. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the field. Peace.